Hi, I'm Tony, and this, in case you don't know, is Tapatya. She's a boat that I built in my backyard and launched her almost exactly 2 years ago to the day that I'm filming this. In recent times, we've been sailing down the coast or down the Atlantic coast towards the Mediterranean, then into the Mediterranean, up the coast of Spain, and then across to the Spanish Balearic Islands. The Balearic Islands are, principally speaking, Formentera, Ibiza, Mallorca and Menorca. And in last week's video, we crossed to Mallorca. Well, this week, we're going to set off from a port that we sheltered from some wind in and move around to the top and northeast corner of Mallorca. So about to jibe here. There he goes. And all we've got to do is hold it. And all is fairly well. So here we are. I'll just walk you forwards and talk about this place a little bit. So we're in Andra on mooring balls. So there's the mooring ball. We're tied up there with 2 bow lines. Let's have a little pan around the old place. There it is. Mountains in the background. Shops and restaurants over there. Great place. Very narrow entrance up there. So protected from all sorts of winds, except for one in exactly that direction. So good place to be. There's a bit of, as I say, a bit of wind forecast next couple of days, and hopefully this will work out well. It's a good place to be for it. It's the morning after the night of wind, and still a bit of a breeze, but it's just to prove it's not always sunny and glorious here. Look at that sky. But I think we're through the worst of it now. It's going to settle down fairly soon. It'll be sunny by the afternoon. Yeah, and the moorings worked really well. No problem sleeping last night. Some big old gusts, but good. So it's diesel time. Need to go and get some diesel in the jerry jugs. There's a petrol station or diesel station in the village here, so we'll just take the little wagon in the kayak over to Hazel, and then into the dinghy, row ashore, get diesel, bring it back. I've just filled the tank up, so the jugs are empty, but the tank is now full to the brim. Put a little bit that was left over in the cooker tank, and yeah, we'll go and get some now. So it's fairly full in the old kayak, but away we go. Ahoy there, Alanya Wally. I've got a bit more than I expected to have. I could get another 20 litres in the tank, so I bought them all basically.
Yeah.
How are you? Transferring fuel at sea here. That's good. That all looks good. Then just the trolley. I'll do that. That's in there like that. That looks good, doesn't it? Whew. Stage 2 of the diesel run. Transferred to Hazel's. It's a lovely setting here, isn't it? There we go. Dieseled up.
And now it's Dad's turn rowing back.
Yeah, just get me in the nicely middle. And we'll be underway. Here we go.
All loaded up. Getting it back to the boats.
65 litres between us, haven't we?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, a couple of days in Andra. Was it 4 or 5 days? No, 3 days. It was 3 days in Andra. We're underway again. You can no doubt tell. Working our way around the bottom end, or the west end of Mallorca, and we're going to go up the north side of it. About halfway along, there's a lovely looking anchorage, which hopefully we'll get in. Won't be too full. So that's where we're heading. It's about 25 miles. Fairly comfortable, or very comfortable, we hope. And we had a thunderstorm this morning. You wouldn't know it now. It's cleared up, blue sky, very nice. Actually rained fairly hard this morning. First time I've seen rain in ages of any quantity. But I say, blue sky and glorious now. It's our scenery. Quite a few boats underway. We did sail to start with, coming through this gap here. It's got light and we're motor sailing now. A lot of boats underway actually. All very beautiful though. Well, it's off the point of the bottom end of the west end of Mallorca. It's pretty lovely actually. I just tried to film a bit and of course got the smoothest bit of sea I've seen in ages. Lots of catamarans motoring to windward. Well, we are motor sailing to windward, mainly motoring, let's be honest. Yeah. This is not what was forecast in the wind forecast at all. We'll see what comes of it. Stick with it for a bit, I think, but if all else fails, we'll turn around and go back as a little mooring buoy anchorage just in that gap that we come through a little while ago, and we'll see what comes of this. It's not ideal. So we've got about 8.5 miles to go, and this has been absolutely nothing like what the forecast said. We picked today because it was going to be a beam wind. Thought we'd have a lovely sail all the way around here, and we sailed the first 3 miles, and after that it's been on the nose the whole way. It's settled down a bit now, so it's making reasonable progress, but it was fairly splushy for a while. And with that Mediterranean chop, you get these very short, choppy waves in the mid when there's a bit of wind on the nose. And actually the wettest I've ever been, and Tapatya, I got some splashes, which is the first time ever, but it's, you know, not that it was rough, it's about the Mediterranean chop that caused it. But yeah, better forecasting, so it's tricky, isn't it? Obviously they don't get it right all the time, and we have nothing other than the forecast to go by, of course, so we spend a lot of time looking at the different forecast models and trying to work out which one is the most correct for wherever we are, but none of them are ever properly correct. And this is the world, the life of the sailor, I guess. Anyhow, let's say 8.5 miles to go. Hopefully the anchorage will be alright when we get there, and we'll get in and rest. just taking this little tourist train up into town. Very, very nice. Beautiful looking town. About 3 kilometres ride on the train and up through the countryside, lemon trees and all that. Beautiful. Mountains in the background. Well, good morning all. It's another early-ish start, 7 o'clock underway, not shocking, but bit of breeze yesterday. Well, strong gusts is what it was yesterday. People on the catamaran we know talked of who have a wind speed measuring device. Talked of 34 knot gusts. You know, it's not shocking again, but it's enough on an anchorage. And anyhow, the effect of that, and then this is the relevance of that, is that the anchor had dug in really well. My new rockmer, it's really dug itself in, so it took a bit of heaving and hoeing to get that up this morning. And poor old Hazel's pulling up by hand because we haven't fitted her windlass yet. So that took her even more heaving and hoeing. She said she had to motor it out. So, but the fact that these rockers dig in so well is excellent, excellent. Yeah, very tight anchorage at last base, Solar on the north coast of Mallorca. Very tight, very busy. Charter boats on mooring buoys and people trying to anchor around them, and a lot of chaos in the gusts yesterday. Chaos, boats dragging, swinging into each other. Yeah, quite entertaining. We didn't drag them, so we held. Even though I actually didn't quite have enough, I didn't have as much chain out as I would have liked due to the fact there was so little room in there. I was a little bit under a 4:1 scope, which is less than I would have wanted, but held perfectly, absolutely perfectly, so that's great. Yeah, underway as I say, 7 o'clock in the morning. Motor sailing at the moment. The forecast is for a good breeze. We'll see what we get. We'll see. Picking up right now. Let's get some foresail up. With coffee on the go, sunny day. Heading up towards the north-east point of Mallorca. What a landscape, isn't that incredible? All this limestone riddled with caves. We're sailing, wing on wing. Show your sails. There we go, that's what they look like. I did have a request a while back, and it's an entirely sensible request, and something that we do actually try to do, but for Hazel to sail me, for Hazel to film me when we're underway and me to film her. But you'll see the issue, that's Hazel back there, so when we're tight together, you know, those are fairly, it happens, but short times and it's fairly infrequent, so the opportunities are a bit few and far between. But when we are close together, we do film each other. But what I really want to say with this scenery today is mind-blowing. Look at this. Look at it. Lovely little anchorage in there. It's like Jurassic Park or something. It is beautiful. There's an observatory on top of the mountain there. Pretty cool, eh? Hole in the cliff at the top there. We're a mile from the Cape, the Cape, the northeast corner of Mallorca. It's called Cape Formentor, Cape de Formentor. Just come out to its wind so far, it's fine. Sea's a little choppy, but it's probably because of the motorboats whizzing about. The ferry just going over there as well, although it's a distance away from us. This is the Cape under the foresail here. I come over the other side here. There's the Cape. Lighthouse on the top there. And we'll see how it is. It's always wise to reef before a Cape, but it doesn't seem to be that much wind today. I've got one reef in anyhow. I've got one reef in the main. And we're going to see how it goes, I think. Well, it's a busy little spot. 4 sailboats coming towards us. And that's the last of a number of motorboats, small ones. And here it is, Cape Formentor. Look at that. Very beautiful. Lighthouse up the top there. And that's all gone very smoothly so far. I've still got I've jibed the main but not the foresail. Wing on wing at the moment. I will need to jibe the foresail very soon. But that should be fine. Nice. Well, we're just motoring into our anchorage. It's really pretty. It's a completely different landscape to what we've been going past all morning with the mountains. It's got these low green hills. Over this side even lower really. It's like a lake. Really quite beautiful. Very easy on the eye. Hopefully the anchorage will be okay. It's in my town. We looked at a couple other ones and they were full up with day trippers now. So there should be plenty of room at this one. And hopefully all will be well. Here we are anchored. It's a lovely little spot. I think the house directly in front of me, can you see that house? I think that's the one they used in the Night Manager. And if you've seen the Night Manager and Dickie Roper's splendid residence there, perhaps it's not a surprise that that is actually located on Mallorca, because Mallorca is truly beautiful and has that sort of rugged beauty about it that fits that sort of place. And yeah, we certainly enjoyed the scenery and spent several weeks on the island, touring around the island. More to come. That's it for this week. Thank you for watching. As always, you know, massive thanks to those lovely people who support us via Patreon and paypal.me. I'll be back. Talk to you soon. Bye.